Hi Libra, welcome to Mary Moon Tarot. Welcome to this rainy air sign Wednesday. It's raining where I'm at. I'm clearing the energy, Libra, because the sage in Palo Santo has been a little bit much for me lately for some reason. So I am just using the bell, which works just as good. All right. So Libra, you have a special place in my heart, Libra, because I am a Libra sun. Also Libra, I have Libra Venus, so a lot of Libra in my chart. So welcome, fellow Libras or cross watchers. Libras are just wonderful people, aren't we? We really are. They are really, really good people. So anyways, we're going to do a general love reading. We're going to be pulling some divine feminine and divine masculine cards for each side in the middle, kind of toward the end. So stick around. I'm hoping to see what we're going to find out about the love life coming up for Libra. All the other signs readings have been kind of fiery and exciting. So I hope, Libra, that we have something similar coming in and we'll find out together. I've been telling everybody, I used to say that this reading may or may not resonate because it's general, right? Not everybody can resonate, but there's a reader that I adore, and I have a lot of amazing synchronicities with her channel in my life. You should check her out. She's Victoria the Medium. And like she says, and I found it to be absolutely true. And I'm like, you know what? That is true. That's going to be my truth from now on, because we're always led where we need to be. So it's like, if you saw this reading in your feed or somebody sent it to you or you came across it somewhere, stumbled on it, blah, 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 there's something in it for you, even if you don't realize it afterwards. It might just be a seed that's getting planted by the universe through something you see or hear during this reading. It could be anything, the smallest of signs will stick out to you to give you some kind of confirmation. So we're where we need to be when we need to be there. The universe is very good at that. So it doesn't matter if you see this on a Saturday 20 years from now. It's because there's something in it that the universe needs to sort of get you ready to be ready, so to speak, for what they need to present to you later. You know, it's a trigger for something for later you might not have been receptive to had the universe not brought you here or to somewhere else you've been today. Not just here, but something you heard on the radio, something you saw on TV, something happened at work or out in your yard or during this reading. It could be the blue butterfly. It could be this little turtle I'm wearing. I've never been really drawn to wear him much, but he just called out to me today. So, you know, I mean, and I'm sure you probably got that like 5 minutes ago and I just kept giving you more explanations on it. Sorry, I'm an over-explainer, I think. But somebody needed that, so that's why. So Libra, let's get in. You know what? Let me go ahead and say a little prayer. I didn't do that because I got caught up in talking to my fellow Librans. I'd like to say a little prayer of gratitude in advance that I be a clear, concise channel for the Libra guided here to watch this reading and their love life. I call upon my guides and angels and the guides and angels of the Libra guided here to come together and deliver through me what they need to know now the most. Thank you. We're going to start with Black Moon Astrology cards. I am loving these. Thank you to my friend Myelin, or Athena, as I like to call her sometimes. She is such a beautiful soul who sent me a bunch of decks a while back, just out of the goodness of her heart. I send her love and appreciation every time I use a deck she sent. So 26, second house, owning. So, Libras, we might need to own something. But we'll find out more because I'll go to the book on these and we'll see what messages come out for us. 42, South Node, life's debts. So Libras, I think we've been working out some karma. There's some karma that has been getting worked out amongst Libras, a lot of the majority of the collective. And I don't know about you, but I have been seeing 42 all over the place for a while. Like it'll be on cards that I watch readings of. It'll be, it'll be on receipts. It'll be, on the clock when I look up. It's been like for months now. Or any other Libras, if you're having that happen too, please tell me in the comments because I'm curious. I am having a contest too for my 500th subscriber. I need to build this channel. Please help me do so by subscribing and liking. If you are subscriber number 500, you will receive a free 30 to 40 minute reading on a topic of your choice. So please subscribe. And if you happen to become subscriber 500, email me at marymoon4444@gmail.com and we will set up your free reading. What else for the Librans guided here to watch this in the love life? What do they need to know now the most? 35, 11th house, friends. So Libras might need to look and lean into some friends right now. Maybe some friends are in need of you. And the universe is asking you to kind of be of service, so to speak. And if a friend needs you, please try to help. We have card 48. I don't know what that means, Yod. I'm very new and dabbling in astrology, so I'll have to look that up, or if I'm even pronouncing it right. It's about card 48, destiny. So we're going to go to the book, Libra, and we're going to see what these cards have to say. Card 26. I know that Libra, like your energy feels a bit, I did Gemini reading first, and their energy was like a native being grounded, and your energy feels a little more stable. Like I was calling them the wrong name a couple times, and skipping ahead and reading cards ahead in the book accidentally. Like, so card 26, second house, owning. Wealth is the ability to truly experience life, and I don't believe they're meaning financially necessarily. Do you know what I mean? But this card, I'm not going to read all of this to you because it's a lot. So I'm going to just pick out the things that it is telling me. Yeah, so this can be about like laying down a foundation, recognizing what is valuable in your life and recognizing what is not and letting go of what is not. Laying down a good foundation. So some of you are really trying, or you're going to be experiencing some of the finer things in life soon. It's showing too. That's what I'm getting. You may be just going out to some things as the world allows us, in the comfort of, as we allow ourselves with the pandemic and everything. It's hard, I know, for a lot of people, but the woods or wilderness are a good release and outlet for you, Libra. Like you feel like you need to go out and get into nature just a little bit. And if this might be about like owning responsibility of our choices too, like owning the choices that we have made and trying to remember that everything is for a reason, and we chose as we needed to at that time. And going forward, remembering that we have to own our choices and trying to choose better for ourselves so that we feel better about what we own. You don't want to own a bunch of crap. So if you have to own actions, make sure they're actions that you can feel good about your personal self. You can feel good about. You can feel, yeah. All right, let's see. So card 42. That number that has been popping up for me all of the time. So it's so interesting that this popped out. All right. So, and a couple of the other readings I've done with the water and fire have been getting karma. So I feel like a lot of the collective has been really paying back karmic debt through their love life. Yeah, it's been, there's been karma, cycles of karma and things that have been rolling through. And a lot of karmic debt is being released of a lot of the collective because they've worked through a lot of it. A lot of people have been expanding on themselves and trying to better themselves. And it's just like a very good collective energy, for a good chunk of the people, I should say. So karma, when properly understood, is just the mechanics through which consciousness manifests. So yes, because, what you're thinking is what's going to happen. And if you believe that what you put out comes back to you, it's going to. And you're going to be affected by things in certain ways. It's like your beliefs play a big part in your love life. So just remember that. This is about endings. So something is ending. There's the closing of doors. And it might be a shocking loss to some of us Librans. So I'm there with you, but a fresh start is coming. It's promised right afterwards. This is like the end of suffering. Some doors are closing for some Libras out there, and it's because it's for our higher good. but always a door closing, meaning you're going through another door. Sometimes one door closes and 5 open, you know, because you open up so much energetic space, letting go of the old and making room for the new. 35, 11th house, friends. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. So this would be all about friendship. This would be about social gatherings. This is like the 3 of Cups in the regular tarot. Alliances, you know, feeling, you know, having a group around you that also embraces your hopes, wishes, and dreams, you know, being surrounded by people who make you feel good about your wishes, hopes, and dreams and want them to come true for you. So some people might have some stepchildren coming in. I'm getting that for a couple. You might be meeting somebody with children and having some, you know, future stepchildren coming in. And it doesn't feel like you're upset about that. I think the person who comes in is going to, even if you're one who's like, I don't really want to date somebody with kids, I believe that this person coming in for some of the Libras out there is it's going to change that, because it's like this person hits hard and you're going to want to be with them, and it's going to, you know, regardless. So that's going to be a really good thing. I got covered in goosebumps. I don't know if it's visible, but I did. This card can also indicate the sudden appearance or disappearance of an old friend. That feels like that is really the message that's resonating here. And because there's a shocking loss that came up, the sudden appearance or disappearance of an old friend. So Libras, somebody that you had, you know, in your life might be leaving, and that'll be shocking, but that's okay, because that's the door that's closing and a new one is going to open with somebody who is better fitted for your energetic space at this time. Could be an old friend resurfacing. Maybe it's a friend that you had feelings for, you know, and so that friend could be surfacing and coming back into your life. Yeah, like this is fated, like this is written in the stars. That's what I'm getting. Something has been written in the stars in your life, Libra. And I think you know that. We're going to go to card 48. Izzy, time to go. Time to go. Time to go. My puppy. Sorry about that. She's so adorable. I talk so weird to her. I know I'm a weirdo. Oh my gosh. Okay, card 48, Destiny. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. Oh my God. So all those failed relationships, Libra, any failed relationships, you know, you were avoiding your destiny and having karmic partners and people that needed to teach your soul lessons and filling soul contracts. And it kind of veered you away from your twin flame and where you're supposed to be headed. Or maybe some of you are just not meant to, or didn't sign on to be with physically the twin flame this lifetime. But where you have been has been kind of avoiding your destiny. But here it feels like you're getting pulled back to the path of destiny when all these lessons and people you've been with that are karmic and for lesson reasons are going to be closing out. So this card is about destiny. It's also about standing strong on your own and making a difference, doing things on your own. So some of you Librans may have been doing things on your own for a long time. And the love department, or you're maybe coming into a period of having to do a lot of things on your own, because maybe there's a separation in effect right now, or a separation coming into play. So, release any negative energy that you have. If you have choices to make, Libra, make them, please. Try to make up your mind to the best of your ability and then hold to that. I know that us Librans can be indecisive sometimes. I think that comes with a lot of the air, all the air signs, but boy, there's a lot of interesting messages coming in here for you with this. So it's telling you whatever issues at hand, it's best not to force the issue right now, okay, Libra? Because there is fate involved. Allow matters to unfold naturally. And I know you hear that from a lot of readers, and it's probably like, God, I'm so tired of hearing that. But like, even I did something recently in recent months, kind of frantic, because my husband and I all the way back from high school. I'm 46. We were separated for 3 years, and all I wanted was to be back. No matter how bad it had been in the past, or, you know, or it was right then and there, all I wanted was to be back. And we finally got back together, but I was anxious about that, and I feel like I was pushing for it, and it kind of caused me to not be able to attend something and be somewhere important because I rushed being back with him. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to get back so bad that I forgave something that, you know, I don't regret it now because everything happens for a reason, but I'm just telling you that, you know, you want to allow things to unfold naturally. There's a natural balance to things, and it works out to your highest good when you surrender, okay? And I know how hard that can be. But the Wheel of Fortune is coming out, showing that Librans are going to have a turn of fate, a turn of destiny, a turn of luck in their favor. After a period of sort of waiting for something, things are going to start to, like, waiting for their ships to come in, kind of maybe even have been in, like, needing to make a move, like a Four of Swords energy. We have another ending showing up with Judgment at the bottom of the deck. You may want to research your South Node because that might give you some information. You just need your time of birth and place of birth exactly from your birth certificate, and you can look it up online, and that can give you some information about your destiny. The North and South Nodes, from what I just learned recently, play a big part in our soul's purpose. The North is, I believe, what you're moving toward, and the South is what you're trying to move against in this lifetime. You're always up in your head, Libra. I know how that can be. It's just part of the deal with this sign. But you may have created now or in the past a self-imposed imprisonment, giving yourself restrictions with childhood beliefs and things that aren't really true for you in this lifetime. So your goal is going to be to get out of this self-imposed imprisonment and work on undoing any childhood beliefs that don't serve your highest good, Libra. You do deserve the love that you have always wanted. You deserve all the things that make you happy, and you deserve to be who you want to be, who your soul pushes you to be. So don't accept any beliefs that make you think anything otherwise. The star is coming in, Libra, healing and much needed healing. There's some wish fulfillment feels coming into this, much needed healing energy coming into the Librans in their love life. Really kind of like a really period of serenity I'm getting that most Libras have really needed. I know a lot of Libras have really been put through the ringer in recent years. Knight of Coins, kind of a stable, slower moving knight. Somebody coming in with kind of a stable offer of love. You might be a little bit hesitant at first. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely some new love energy coming in. It might not be a new person. I'm saying new love energy. Could be, the person might be the same. The energy is completely different. It's going to be more stable because look, Libra, here's the sun coming down on your life. The sun shining right down on your love life. Tap into your high priestess, higher self energy. It's really trying to guide you. You need to work on undoing any childhood traumas or beliefs that are not serving you. You are worthy. Remind yourself. You don't have to have what you saw in childhood presented to you. That doesn't have to be your destiny. Your destiny is what you feel inside because you set that destiny before you got into this incarnation. There's going to be some fresh new love coming in for Libra, it feels like. And if it's an old person, even if it's a person you've known in the physical in the past, it's going to be different. This person, I feel like this person, and possibly you also have been in a hermit phase, staying home alone, being in thinking, reading, doing some things for yourself, and just not wanting to really be around a lot of people, kind of secluded. A time of looking at yourself and trying to make some changes. What else? One more, please, for the Libra watching in the love life. Yeah, it's like I see like a lot of dark, and there's like a light shining in this card in the dark, like a beacon. And I feel like you, the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Librans energies are trying to heal and get back to one another, following each other's light. Be sending your divine counterpart, be it masculine or feminine, love and light from your heart space as much as possible. You definitely both need the healing. Both starting to kind of own the responsibility of anything that may have happened. You're trusting more, and you're beginning to be willing to trust more in love. You're beginning to see that you have the strength to make it through. If you've been separated, you've had the strength to make it through. You have the strength and the trust the universe is telling you, and you will manifest everything your heart desires. That meme, there's a picture I've seen online that shows the universe holding a face, and it's like, the universe, I got you, just control your mind. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck as I'm stopping with this deck. Two people coming together happily to be together, relieved, content together. You're gonna be having some sort of reuniting, or even being reunited from a past life if you feel you have a karmic tie. Not necessarily a karmic tie, I didn't mean it that way. A tie or a cord, something to somebody you've been pulled to, like you've known this person in a past life. Can we get some more messages for Libra in the love department, please? Libra in the love department. Dragonfly Emergence, Libra, you're emerging from maybe a period of being the hermit, emerging from that. There's an emergence. You're ready to come out something different. This Wheel of Fortune is showing up and everything is going to be changing for you. You've been activated during this period. Dragonflies might be significant to you. Dragonflies are very significant to me. I wrote a little children's book a long time ago. It's just an ebook. It's just cute. It's called Story of the Sparkle Fly. It's about dragonflies transforming into sparkle flies. I love, my mom has always bought me things with dragonflies, and oh my gosh. So this two cards literally went bloop and flew up in the air, and they're on the floor. So give me a second. They're face down, so I'm curious to see what they are. I'm going to turn them over together. Reflection and vulnerability, winter solstice and meadow. Yeah, I feel like that hermit energy is the winter energy, you know, kind of staying in, watching out the window, reflecting, being slow, kind of slowing down because you really didn't want to be vulnerable. But life is kind of making you reflect on things, and the universe is saying, you know, you need to emerge from this energy. I'm going to get back to my seat here without bumping my wobbly camera stand. Come on out of this energy of reflection. You've had a lot of time to learn some lessons. You're ready to emerge as this beautiful new dragonfly. And it's safe to be vulnerable. And even these yellow or purple flowers might be something significant to someone on the card. Vulnerability. You may have wanted to avoid vulnerability before because, and that's understandable. Sorry, there's a couple cards in the wrong direction here. That's understandable because you've had a lot to reflect on that, you know, definitely probably caused you some pain. But the universe is like, trust, you're emerging, you're about to emerge and follow the destiny that you are meant to have. And that is your heart's desire, your bliss. Yes, tree, grounding. Going out and sitting with trees is going to be something that's going to be helpful and grounding. You know, there's a hint of like being out in nature and the need for that. For the Librans watching, that's going to help your vibration, which helps bring you and your counterpart together if you're not together right now, and it helps to make it better if you are together. We're going to pull some divine feminine and divine masculine cards. Thank you so much for clicking like. I can just feel like I just felt the energy of somebody clicking the like button. Thank you so much for clicking like. Divine feminine. Is there a divine masculine card mixed in here? Yep. These cards look so similar on the back, the divine feminine and masculine, that sometimes that happens. I'm sorry. I almost feel like I saw another one. Like when I'm picking up the cards from a reading, I have to really like flip these over and look at them side by side to not accidentally. Maybe there wasn't. Oh yes, there is. Okay. hope that's the only one in there. For the Librans guided here, Libra, collective energy and love. What's happening with the divine feminine side of the Libran connection? What's happening, please? Oh, one popped out over here. Yeah, inner light with a candle. Light a white candle when you can. Light it for yourself and say, I am going to let my light shine when you light it. Boy, what is going on here? Okay, like Libra went into some little chaotic energy all of a sudden, like a little fritz or something. It's been smooth, and all of a sudden this divine feminine deck is all like full of cards the wrong way. And what else, please? Shine your inner light, Libra. Your divine counterpart is looking for your light and needs your light. Yeah, reconciliation. Libra, you are going to be reconciling if you've been praying for reconciliation. And I'll tell you, I'm here to tell you, fellow Libra, manifestation and law of attraction and all of that work. I was like, my husband is my twin flame. Like, I know this. And I was so... it was adamant. We were done. I spent 3 years twisting in pain. It was terrible. And I prayed and begged and did everything I could, almost every minute of that. But then at the end, I started to surrender. Okay. I could feel something coming in. So I'm here to tell you like that it does happen. And the waiting and everything is for a reason. Yeah, you guys are home to each other. You're like wanting your divine masculine. You recognize this person is your divine masculine, and you want to feel this connection of like being home. This person is home to you, divine feminine. Shining your inner light and sending love and light to this person is going to help encourage this reconciliation and really surrendering. Like I found I'm wearing the blue butterfly, and I feel compelled to say it. I found a movie on Amazon Prime several years ago when I was really hurting during this separation. It was about a blue butterfly. I think it was called Blue Butterfly. And it helped me to learn about surrendering a bit. So some of you might want to check that out. For the divine masculine part of this Libra connection, where is the divine masculine energy? Where's the divine masculine energy now? No, that's too many. Where's the divine masculine energy? This is collective Libra love energy. Where is the divine masculine in this connection right now? Okay, that's like, there's like a ton of them that are trying to come out. This one landed by itself. Overindulgence. Lessons of change and balance to manifest temperance. So sorry I bumped this wobbly stand. Examples are overeating, greed, overdrinking, debauchery, spending beyond your means or necessity. The divine masculine is really trying to ease his lonely heart through overindulgence in things that are maybe not necessarily that great for him. He's trying to fill the void where he knows his divine feminine is supposed to be with food or substance or action or purchasing things. So, and I know how that can be myself, and maybe the divine masculine energy in you, if you're the feminine, is doing that. But there's some opportunities. Look at all these doors. And we saw that card about the door closing and more opening. So there's a card with doors. So the universe is guiding this divine masculine to, compromise. This divine masculine is really getting ready to compromise with his divine feminine counterpart. In the past, where he might have been rigid and not willing to bend, he is becoming more open. Spirituality. This divine masculine is being called to spirituality. I feel like the door to spirituality is opening for this masculine, and it's going to really help him release a lot of these old negative patterns. I just keep feeling, he's being triggered repeatedly because he has been closed-minded and he hasn't saw the opportunity in your connection, and he hasn't really had any spirituality probably for a very long time, at least anyway, some of them. But this divine masculine is being triggered, okay? He's being triggered, and look at the bottom of the deck, family. This is what the divine masculine wants, even if the family just means home, just the two of him and his divine feminine. If it means children, more the merrier too. the divine feminine, the divine masculine is feeling very nostalgic and tied to family, and starting to think about, you know what, I need a family to call my own, even if it's just a love, you know, to live with me and be with me and care for each other. Which makes me feel like that this person, this divine masculine, is really getting rid of some bad behaviors, following the inner light of his divine feminine for this reconciliation. Yeah, look, electric eel spirit 24, bring your ideas to life, because Libra, I'm here to tell you, like I just did, law of attraction works. It's real. Take the lead with the cow spirit 58 coming out. Take the lead for your divine masculine. Talk to him in your mental space and tell the divine masculine, if you're the divine feminine, or vice versa, tell each other, you can make it, you can do it. I'm shining light for you. I have a candle burning for you. Follow my heart. You know how to find me. You found each other so many times in the past. This is bring your ideas to life, is letting you know that anything you can do to think the thoughts of the things you want to have is going to bring those thoughts to life. Thinking about your divine masculine or feminine that isn't with you, even if you haven't met them yet, the kind of qualities that you want, how you'll feel when they're near you, that kind of thing helps. Time for a deep dive, Swan Spirit 6. So you might have to be diving into, you know, your feelings big time, diving into vulnerability, you know, really diving into this person. There's like a deep dive, even with the eel. Eels are typically down deep under rocks and things. And it just feels like there's going to be time for you to dive deep into this love affair that's coming up, that's going to be entering into your space, or has already entered into your space. It's going to be very deep. Okay, very, very deep. So some seriously deep messages I'm getting for you, Libra, in this reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, one last thing, know your worth. The skunk spirit is at the bottom of the deck, card 54. Always remember your worth, Libra. You are an amazing person, and you deserve an amazing love life, an amazing life. You're worthy of that. Remind yourself every single day, because you are. Libra, please, if you like this reading and got anything out of it, please help me out and click the like button. Please help me by subscribing. Please click subscribe if you haven't. So like I said before, you can be the 500th subscriber and get a free reading. If you would like a personal reading, please check out my description box for info on that. Libra, I'm sending you so much love. We're in this together. Take care. Bye.